She was my best friend until she took my husband. I still remember the first time I met her. Mahira. She was everything a best friend should be. Kind, supportive, and always there when I needed someone. We met during our final year of university, and our friendship blossomed instantly. She knew all my secrets, even the name of the man I had secretly loved for years, Zaid. Zaid was my cousin, and I had loved him since childhood. My love was silent, pure, and filled with prayers. I never told him how I felt. Instead, I begged Allah every night, Ya Allah, if he is in my destiny, make him the best for me. Mahira knew everything, and she was always smiling, always listening. If it's written for you, it will find you, she would say. But destiny had a different plan. A year passed, and one day, my parents received a marriage proposal for me from Zaid's family. I still remember the way my hands trembled when my mother told me, Beta, a proposal has come for you from Zaid's family. I went into sajda. Tears rolled down my cheeks as I thanked Allah from the depths of my heart. Mahira was the first person I called. Alhamdulillah, she screamed. I told you, it was meant to be. She helped me prepare for the engagement. She chose my dress, helped me write the wedding invitations, stood beside me in every function. But somewhere, something was changing, and I was too blind to see. Zaid was never very expressive, but he was kind. He respected me, and that was enough. I thought we were building a strong bond, slowly, quietly, until I noticed the glances. Zaid and Mahira. At first, I brushed it off. She was my best friend. He was my fiancé. Shaitan plays tricks, right? But slowly, things grew worse. Zaid began ignoring my messages. He started avoiding family gatherings where I was present. And Mahira, she became distant, less involved. Then came the shock that shattered everything. One evening, I overheard a conversation between my mother and aunt. They didn't know I was standing behind the door. They've called off the wedding. What? Why? Zaid says he's in love with someone else. Mahira. It felt like the ground slipped beneath my feet. My heart pounded so loudly, I thought everyone could hear. Mahira, my best friend, the girl who once promised, I'd never hurt you. She didn't just hurt me, she destroyed me. I didn't confront them. I didn't scream. I didn't beg. I went straight to my prayer mat and cried, Ya Allah, I don't understand your plan, but I trust you. For days, I stayed in silence. No one heard from me, not even Mahira. And then she came, standing at my door like nothing happened. I didn't mean to hurt you, she said. I looked into her eyes and saw no guilt, only victory. I knew then my pain was not an accident. It was part of a test. I didn't break. I turned to Allah, and what He gave me in return was beyond anything I could imagine. After she left that day, I made a decision. I wouldn't let heartbreak turn me bitter. I wouldn't allow their betrayal to define me. I had loved sincerely, and I had lost with grace. Instead of crying over what I lost, I began investing in what I still had, myself and my connection with Allah. I spent days in solitude, reading the Quran with translation, especially Surah Yusuf. The story of betrayal, patience, and dignity gave my heart peace. I understood then that the best revenge is not revenge at all. It's success and patience. Months passed. I got a job at a local Islamic school as a teacher. It gave me purpose, peace, and a routine that healed me. The children became my therapy. One day after class, the principal called me to her office. There's someone I want you to meet. A proposal has come for you. He's a widower with a young daughter, a kind man, God-fearing. At first, I hesitated. Marriage? Again? Could I really trust again? But I prayed istikhara. That night, I slept peacefully for the first time in months. His name was Rehan, soft-spoken, respectful, and honest. His daughter, Amina, instantly clung to me the first time we met. Our nikah was simple. No grand ceremony, no lavish clothes. Just a quiet moment filled with du'as, gratitude, and peace. Zaid and Mahira weren't invited. Not because I hated them, but because they no longer held a place in the new chapter of my life. Months after my wedding, I bumped into Mahira at a market. She was wearing a plain suit, her eyes dull. She forced a smile. "How are you?" she asked. I replied sincerely, "Alhamdulillah, I'm at peace." There was no pride in my voice, only peace. She looked down, then whispered, "He's not who I thought he was." I simply smiled and said, "Sometimes we ask Allah for something, and when He says no, it's because He has better waiting." Today, I teach my daughter surahs, tell her bedtime stories from the lives of the Sahabiyat, and I sleep beside a man who loves me for my heart and faith, not just my face. I sometimes think about the pain I went through, but then I realize, had I not been betrayed, had I not been broken, I would have never risen, and what I found in Allah's plan was worth every tear I shed. Moral betrayal hurts, but if you respond with patience and faith, Allah will replace your loss with something far better. Quran, Surah At-Talaq, 65 verse 2-3. And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. Indeed, Allah will accomplish His purpose.